Hey everybody, Scorpion here. So I'm gonna sort through some more of this stuff that Red Run sent me. Again, he's linked in the top. Just click on his name, and it should take you right to him. But we're gonna see what else is in here, what other things we can find, and what other goodies we have. So y'all stay tuned.
Rock bottle on the track, boy.
Alright, so first we got a processor. Ooh, almost dropped it. This is P4 or green fiber with metal. So this is a green fiber chip, and it's got the metal on the back, which is actually number 2 copper. According to EWaste Mike, it's not worth separating them anymore with the new classifications that Board Sort did, so you can just leave them like they are. So I have a drawer for them. While they're sitting right here, we'll snatch these up. Phones. There's 2 phones in here. I do feel a bit old, so I don't know if it's still true or not. But there is a chance of a place that might purchase these phones from anywhere from $20 to $40 a piece if they still work. So instead of me sending them to Board Sort for, was it like $4 a pound or something like that for these, if they don't work, I could get 40 bucks here, or if they do work, that would be $80. So I'll be checking into that, seeing if it's true. They said you don't even have to pay shipping. You just tell them what you want to send, and they send you a box, and it's prepaid. You drop it in there, and it goes back to them. So I will definitely be checking on that. Because that last box that I sent in the Board Sort would have been $700-800 probably, easy. So y'all stay tuned and keep your eyes peeled for that. Both of these are gold ends, so they go in the gold box. So this, some type of light bulb, I believe. I don't really have any use for it. I'll put it in shred. So this stuff is shred. It's not really much of anything in them. It is a switch there. You've got the little silver contacts on that. This come off the end of a tube TV. There's nothing on there worth taking. So it goes to low quality. Of course, we've already been through some of the ends in the last video or two. All the gold on here. These are gold plated pretty heavily. This is off some older stuff. You can feel the grooves in here. So I will be cutting those. My last video, I somehow forgot to add part of it to it, and yeah, so it wasn't there. So this is a backplane board. If I'm not mistaken, I can cut the gold fingers off and put that with the gold fingers, and I can probably take these tan ones off there too. But either way, I will stick them with the other backplane boards. I will process all those at once. Again, off the back of the tube TV. This is pretty much an empty board. So I'm going to take this chip here off. Silver buttons, silver buttons. This is, I don't even know what this is coming from. That's kind of interesting. So this is copper plated underneath. And this is why they pay you for the boards. There's copper plating and all kinds of stuff in there, in your boards. There's nothing right there. Here's these. Here's this. Just kind of going through everything, separating it so it's ready to rock and roll. So this here, I would steal this tantalum off of. Yellow or black with a stripe. It's got to say C on the board for capacitor. So that's tantalum capacitor. There's a tiny IC chip, crystal oscillator, fuse, fuses have what in them? Silver. Alright. Another little small IC chip. Another small IC chip. That's pretty much all I see on there. Now, what is underneath this is the question, because I see gold there on the outside edges. So, probably going to get the right screwdriver. Pop this up if we can, and try to see what's underneath it. And the important thing is to do this without stabbing yourself in the hand, which normally I do not accomplish. I normally accomplish stabbing myself in the hand. So, alright, well, there is a little gold around here. This little board's probably coated in gold front and back, but it's not going to be worth me fooling with. This little chip right here will be a pain to get off. I'll just leave it for now. I've got to learn how to get those off a little bit easier. So for this display, we have gold pins and chips. Let's open one of these up for you. How about that? It's got these little metal tabs back here that go through the board, and they just twist and are crooked, so it can't pull back through. You just grab them all and straighten them out. See the difference between both sides there, hopefully. So grab them and make them nice and straight. Try, hope and pray they are straight enough that they will come out. So this is the metal piece. It kind of protects the screen. Here's your screen. That's what a lot of them look like. There's not normally anything really underneath them. You might find some gold bond wires on the side if you wanted to go after that. But let's just pull it off of here. So y'all see the gold, all your gold pins. It's where the rubber come down to those. You can see where it was sitting on them. So that's not a whole lot to them. But there is gold underneath these, and as you can see on this side there's gold. So I'm going to cut the pins off, take the two chips, and I'm going to toss this in the bucket where I plan on getting gold off everything. This doesn't have anything. Now I believe there is a category for these boards if they have a display on them. I don't remember what it is. I believe it was EWaste Mike I heard say it one time. And I have to figure out what it is. I've got a box of these things. It's a small box, but still, it's a box. And the noise y'all hear in the background, I've got a sign printing on my 3D printer. I meant to tell y'all that a few videos ago. The one that's going now, I started at about 4 a.m. So in about 3 hours from now, it'll be a full 24 hours of printing, and it is still saying it's at 4%. So it's got a little ways to go. Some of your 3D prints can really take a super long time, and then some of them aren't too awful bad. But everybody wonders why 3D prints cost so much. Well, that's why you know, it said like a 31-hour print when I started it last night. So about 2 days or whatever. So right now I'm pulling these little plastic pieces off, getting them out the way, hopefully. Almost tossed that in my coffee. Good day. I'm going to reach down here and snip them off as close to the board as I can. A smaller set of pliers would probably work better, but I don't have any. Guess that'll be for a future want. So I can get a little bit more off these gold pins, get them a little closer to the board. So there's those, and this goes in my box underneath here for my gold boards. This is trash. I'll go ahead and take my little gold pins and put them in the gold pen bucket. Or maybe I should say gold miscellaneous bucket, because I put a little bit of gold everything in there. And these will be just like last time. You just cut the gold part off. You want to get it close without cutting the gold. There's a process for getting the gold off of these and getting the gold off the metal pins and stuff like that. It's all a little different. So I probably shouldn't be dropping them all in the same container, but I am. So it's just something else I'll have to sort later to be able to get correct. But when I started, I didn't know that, so it's another one of those, you win some, you lose some. So I will definitely cut the rest of these off camera so y'all don't have to watch. There is an IC chip on this I was going to get. And so you just grab it and you have to twist it back and forth until the legs give way and it snaps off. And you end up with your IC chip. Nothing on the back side. You can get silver back out of this solder, but it's not worth the effort. You'll spend more money in chemicals than you'll get in silver. As of right now anyway. If silver price goes way up, who knows what might happen. This one is still from the other day. see if I can pull this plastic off. As y'all can see, it's some pretty big. There we go. Gold pins there. So we want to pull this part of the plastic off as well, if we can. This part does not want to be as nice as the other part. There we go. It just takes a lot of time doing this stuff. When you get down to your micro scrapping and stuff like that, you're really putting a lot of time and effort into it. It's not something that a lot of people really like to do, and I understand why. But I have a time to go. And this is ready to go in. Gold on both sides. I think that's pretty much about everything I've got here. So I already put one set of gold pins in there. There's another set. And it's just like everything else. It adds up in time. I don't look at it or count it or pay attention to it. I just keep going. Keep doing my thing. And eventually it'll get to a point that there's enough that I'm ready to try to get the recover the gold off of it. Alright, well I guess that's pretty much it for this video. I think I've probably got about one more to go, maybe two. So we'll see you on another video. Y'all have a good one.